Welcome back to Observing the Sabbath. I'm your host, Nathaniel Molnar, and we are continuing on through our look at Black Sabbath's fourth studio album, Volume 4. We've gone all the way up through Laguna Sunrise, and now we are continuing on with St. Vitus' Dance, which I think is one of Black Sabbath's most underappreciated, under-talked about song that they've ever done. Nobody talks about this song, and it's great. So I'm not going to say any more. Let's just get right into it. This is St. Vitus' Dance. And now. I mean, how awesome is that riff? And how awesome is that riff? There's sort of similarities with this song to Paranoid, the song. Because, it's kind of just, a one or two riffs with Ozzy kind of singing to this sound of the riff, Sometimes Ozzy's doing his own thing in terms of, the vocal sound, and sometimes he's just singing to the same rhythm of the riff, and that's kind of what he does here, and that's what he does with Paranoid. Not a bad thing at all, just an interesting comparison I haven't thought about until just now. It's just great riffs. That's all it is. It's a short song. It's a simple song. There's maybe 2-3 parts to it. There's not much going on. Sort of similar to Cornucopia in that sense, where it's really only 2 or 3 riffs, couple of parts. It's shorter, not too much going on, but it's just brilliant. Ozzy just sounds great here, as he does on the whole album. And I talked about before that there are a few different love-themed songs on the album. Changes, I think, is more of a breakup or a heartbreak song than a love song. Tomorrow's Dream is like a play on a love song. This is sort of a love song too, in a way. It's interesting, because I'm not a fan of love songs. Like I've said before, I don't like love songs. I just think they're okay, we get it, But Black Sabbath, even when they do a love song, they find ways to make it interesting. Because this isn't just, this person's in love with that person, and, I'm going to sing about how full my heart is and how much I love you and all that stuff. They're not singing about that. It's about being betrayed by someone who you trusted and trying to convince somebody to take that person back because they're just filled with regret. Even when they're doing a love song, they find a way to make it something different and unique, and that's just part of the magic of Black Sabbath. Nobody talks about St. Vitus' Dance. Nobody does. And there's definitely a few songs when I look at the entirety of Black Sabbath. There are definitely a few songs that I would say this song is just criminally underappreciated. I would say The Writ is one of my favorite. Nobody talks about The Writ. I'm sure there are other ones that I'm just blanking on. I know there are for a fact. A few songs from Never Say Die, It's Alright does not get nearly as much appreciation and love as it deserves. And I may be on the minority of that, but damn it, I love It's Alright from Technical Ecstasy. I love that song, and I will fight anyone on that. But this is, I'll save my thoughts on It's Alright until we talk about Technical Ecstasy, which that'll be an interesting album to talk about. But, no, it's St. Vitus' Dance. Not nearly enough people talk about this song. It was interesting. So I'm sure a lot of you know. If you don't know, at the end of the year, Spotify does this sort of wrapping up of Spotify, and they tell you, the top 5 artists you listen to, the songs that you listen to the most, and all that kind of stuff. And I posted my results because it was mostly Black Sabbath themed on the Observing the Sabbath Instagram account that we have at Observing the Sabbath. in it, when it went through and told me my top 5 songs, St. Vitus' Dance was like number 4, which I was surprised by it because, I mean, I know I like the song, and I've listened to the song a bunch. I did not expect it to be like my number 4 most listened to song of the year. Wheels of Confusion, of course, was number 1. I was not expecting that. But I mean, it's a damn good song. You know, it's short. It's similar to what I was saying about Cornucopia. It's short, it's sweet. There's only a couple of pieces to it. It's not that involved of a song, but it's just taking you through the album. It's just taking you, like, it's a nice little piece to go right into the final song of the album. So anyways, those are all my thoughts on St. Vitus' Dance. I want to know, what do you think about the song? Do you agree with me? Or do you think that, you know, it's kind of, you know, it's a couple of riffs. We get it. There's not too much going on. It's not really one that should be talked more about or appreciated more than it currently is. I want to know. Leave all your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, once again, I'm Nathaniel Molnar. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe for more content as we finish the album Volume 4. We only have one more to go. We have Under the Sun, and then we will be done with the album. I will then be posting an album review / reading your thoughts in the comment section. Usually I post those as 2 separate videos, but I decided from now on I'm just going to link them as one. I will do one video that is my review of the album, and then I will take a look at all the comments that are on all the videos, and just sort of as like one big wrapping up of the album. And then we're going to be going into Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. That's crazy to me. We will be on by the time that we get to the 1-year anniversary of observing the Sabbath, which will be March of 2021, will be 1 year that we've been doing this. We will be probably, I'd imagine, at least halfway through Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, if not done with the album at that point. Which is kind of crazy, and especially since I had some dry spells where I wasn't putting out videos. That's fun. I'm excited. I'm excited to get to that album. It'll mean that we're halfway through all 8 albums. And I think I'll end up doing 13, because why not? So technically 9 albums, but we'll be halfway through. And that's cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to dive into Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, because that album has some great songs that I love. And I'm especially excited to talk about Sabotage, because that is like, I think that's my second favorite album, or second or third favorite album. There's some great stuff. And talking about songs that are criminally underappreciated and under-talked about, Thrill of It All. Nobody talks about Thrill of It All, and that is like a top 5 Sabbath song. Nobody talks about Thrill of It All. Top 5 Sabbath song, in my opinion, of course. So anyways, that's everything about St. Vitus' Dance. And come back as we talk about Under the Sun. So until next time, until we talk about Under the Sun, thank you for watching.